Hello guys, the ALBERICH 2, okay, MTL RTA, right? Review for this, go to D1 Vapes on YouTube. Link is in the bio for anyone on Instagram. If this doesn't load on Instagram, okay guys? Okay, hello people. Now there's a lot to go through here with this, okay? Now I'm doing this 3 years, okay? I'm Shay, D1 Vapes. And well, let's close that window. Strictly over 18s, okay? If you're under 18, go away. Isn't it terrible what's going on in Australia over the vaping? You know, and I wish you all well down there. I don't know what to say. Under 18s, go away if there's anyone even trying to look at this. Right, this RTA is a mouth to lung, okay? Now, I rarely do mouth to lung. 100% vaping, 90% direct lung, okay? Now, I have to say, in the 3 years that I'm doing this, okay, Vapefly, this is their second product they've sent me. And a big shout out to them for this. Give me a chance. Now, I'm not to come down and we'll have a look at it and we'll do this and we'll do that type of guy. I'm not going to do that. Now, I've been vaping and using this all week, okay? Now, look, she comes beautiful, beautiful. Gunmetal, okay? Comes in this box, okay? Lovely box, like you get a watch in, yeah? Guarantee forms and all that crack, your manual and so on, yeah, all that crack. You get a spare glass, okay, which I'm going to put over here. The baby itself, okay, which I love the design of it, you know, I really do. Now, there's no frills on this channel. I'm telling the truth here, people, yeah. I'd knock it off if I thought I was mooching. And there's your box. Now, you get... I'd knock off this channel if I thought I sounded like I was mooching. You get a Nichrome 80 little Barbie coil. It was all right. And you get cotton with that. So you get that in that bag, okay? You also get your cotton and a Cantol coil, okay? And you get the little tools, okay? Extras, 4 extra screws, I think there is. Yeah, there is. There's 4 extra screws, I think, in this. Yes, there is, for tightening down your coil. And all your washers and stuff like that, okay? Now, also you get, and that I'm going to show you now, is these little inserts, okay? Now, they're tiny, okay? That go into a certain position for you to reduce and open your airflow. And there's 7, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you've 1 mil, half a mil, 1.5 mil. It is amazing the amount of choice you have if you're a mouth to lung vapor. Now, here's the baby itself, okay? So you've all these different airflow slots to reduce the airflow. Your airflow's top, okay? Quarter turn to fill. You have to hold that there. I haven't got it tight. Quarter turn to fill. Little gaskets there, okay? Brilliant. I tell you, the tolerance is amazing. It is really well built, people. ALBERICH 2 is right on the top. Mine's gunmetal. There's your drip tip. She comes off. Yeah, she does. She did the other day. Okay, back on. I like the drip tip. It's like it's unusual for me to like something like this, but I do. Okay, so your airflow's top, two slots, 1 on either side. Okay, it says 21 in the center. Now I haven't looked up what that means on the barrel. Okay, don't ask me. So your quarter turn, your cap is off. Your glass, be careful. Yeah. And there's your barrel, okay? And there's the 21, right? I don't know what that means. Now, here's the deck. It's a fairly simple deck. See that big hole there? I'm hoping you can see that, guys. That's where you slot in your little airflow slots, okay? And the tolerance on the O-ring is amazing. You just put it to it and push it in. And you feel it going in. Amazing. The tolerance on the O-rings are perfect for it. Now I put 3 builds into this. A build of my own at the start. I was getting lovely flavour, perfect flavour actually. And I was using, the first one I used, I went for, which juice did I use? I think I went with, so I know now exactly. I went with number 8, butter number 8, okay, from Supergood. I love that juice, okay, it's the peanut one, all that kind of carry on. It's not on the bottle there, right, the box is over there. But I know that flavour, and it was replica, you know, and that really enforced my feelings towards this RTA. Now, I'm not, as you all know, a mouth-to-lung type of guy. But, you know, okay, occasionally in stealth, you know, when you're hiding, and you don't want anyone to know. Now, I got a 3 ml in there, yeah, of my own at the very start. Now, I changed and I used one of their coils, I reduced it down, and I tried it 3 times, okay? Every time it's been good. The time I loved it the most with the airflows was when it was the biggest one, okay? The biggest one with my own coil. So now I'm going to try it completely open with my own coil. But I can tell you now, people, if you're a mouth-to-lung vapor, you will not go wrong with this. If Vapefly never sent me out again, I admire them for giving me a chance twice. The Manners yoke they sent me, and this. This is for the punters and the vapors out there. This RTA, now when you put your air slot in here, okay, and you have to take the coil out to get it out. You unless you can pull up the coil to pop it out. Now, I know if you were really delicate, you might be able to do it, but there's the coil you see sitting there, okay? Your coil is going to sit there, okay? And you have to get it out if you want to change the size. That's just the way it is. It's easy to get out, easy to get in. Coil is relatively easy. You slot your cotton down the line, and then you have this, which I think is a brilliant thing, that goes up into the middle of the barrel, and it just slots in an O-ring. The tolerance, the reason I left it out was because you have to sort of grab at it to get it out. The tolerance is beautiful on the O-ring. I'm trying not to let this go on too long. So I left it out just because it's a little bit finicky. You don't have to take it out, but I like to take it out and just cover the. Yeah, look, isn't it amazing that we're on camera? And there we go. Look, there's a little O-ring there, and it slots in. Now that goes on top of your. It's a little slot, little groove inside that goes into this piece, and I thought it's ingenious. And there's your airflow there, like that. Look, if you leave it open, that's all you're going to get anyway, because that's the size of the hole. That's the biggest hole you can have. You see that? Okay. So it doesn't matter if you use or don't use well, it does for me. I'm going to leave it open, and that's the biggest amount of air you can get through there. See that there? Okay. But you have the other slots to go in. You can make it smaller, and so on and so on. What else can I tell you? I've tried it with 3 different juices that I know. Beautiful. You know, I'm actually surprised with this. I have to say, I'm really surprised with it. Now I'm using it on the, what's it called, the SL class SX Mini with a 21700, between 21 and 43 watts with my own coil. Okay, 21 with theirs and a bit lower. And you know, a 21700 in this mod took you a month vaping at that. You know what I mean? This slots down, and then on with your glass and your barrel, and that sits down on it. It is really easy. Little bit tight to get the coil in, okay? There's little grooves to hold the coil in place when you're screwing down. Yeah, it's good like that. Little bit tight for my type of vaping. I like plenty of room. I have an RDA, post a stack, put in 2 coils, boom. But this, you have to be careful. But all the mouth-to-lung vapors out there, they know this. So that's the crack. So look, that's the Vapefly ALBERICH 2 mouth-to-lung RTA in a nutshell. I really like it. I have to say, I'll put it back together. I should have put that yoke on first. Put the glass on. The tolerance on the O-rings is amazing. You know, it's as good as any kit. Lining up without taking out the little centerpiece there, I got it there. Lining that up can be a little bit finicky, but that's the tolerance that's in these things. They're very small, they're very neat, because we don't want this big huge thing mouth alone. I think it holds 4 mil, holds plenty of juice. I would have liked a smaller glass, you know, a little neater thing, but I love it as it is, to be honest with you. A spare second glass smaller, but there she is. Look, I tell you, I think she's a great RTA. Now I'm not going on for ages there, I have to stop. Okay, so thumbs up for anyone who's thinking of buying this. I would highly recommend it. Yeah. Now I'm not an expert on mouth along, and I haven't tried everything on the market, but I can tell you one thing: the 3 juices that I've tried in this, I've tried in 70/30 in RTAs, and I can guarantee you it's the same flavour. It's great flavour from this, and if you leave it fully open with a decent coil, you'll get plenty of clouds. Okay guys, thanks for joining me. I hope that was a bit of help, people.